Hello, art people. Welcome to this Monday lesson, Veterans Day paintings. I am going to draw a very simple flag that's waving in the wind. You guys are welcome to follow along with me, or as always, pick a different picture from the reference image packet, your imagination, or a combination of those things. Alrighty. So first thing I'm going to do is a flagpole. So on the left, I'm just going to draw a line going down. It doesn't need to be perfectly straight because you're going to paint over all these lines anyway. And then another line next to it. And that turns my line into a shape. Now I'm going to actually draw the flag. So I'm going to do a curved line going out like so. And that's going to be like the first wave of the flag. And then we'll do another one out here. All right, here we go. Curved line like so. All right, so I'm going to do that exact same line down here now. So this is going to be the bottom of the flag. So I'm going to try to make that same line just further down. There we go. Now I'm just going to connect these two lines. All right, and that's kind of the first fold of the fabric for that. And then I'm going to do another fold of the fabric. So about 1 finger down or so, maybe even half a finger down from where that turns in, we're going to do another curved line. And then I'm going to go in this direction, like so. Okay, now from this area, we are going to curve it back towards the flagpole and then curve it back out towards the fabric. And then we're going to connect it down here. So it's going to go curve back and then forward, and then it's going to curve up a little bit, and then it's going to make a corner here. All right, so from right here, we're going to go back, curve up, and like that. And then we need to do one more line here. So from this like sideways letter U line that we did here, on the end of it, we're going to draw a line going up from the end of it up into the flag. Like so. So now we've got our curved flag. We also want to just do a curved line here that's going to start where the top line goes into the flagpole and end where the bottom line goes into the flagpole, but it's going to do a curve like that. And there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the stars and the stripes. So first we want to have a rectangle for our stars. So this is about halfway down the flag, and I'm going to try to make all of my lines match with this bottom and this top line. Remember how the top and the bottom were like the same lines, but in just different locations? Kind of same idea here. So I'm just going to do a line about halfway through, like that, a little further than halfway. And then a line that's going to connect. So I can paint all my stars in there later. Okay, and now for the stripes. So we're going to do a curve. Again, we're just kind of matching what's above it. So we're going to want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to want to do 7 lines from here to the bottom of where the stars are going to go. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're not perfect, but like I said, it's okay. We're going to paint over it. This is just to help us. So then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 5 lines going all the way across. So 1, again, just trying to keep that curve. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and 5. So it should be 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yay. All right, now let's do the second part of this flag. So these are all going to curve. So we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to do 12 lines. That will give us 13 stripes. So, okay, so don't mind these light gray lines here. I just did my 12 lines to get myself 13 stripes, but I had so much room at the bottom. It showed me that I did not spread them out enough. So I'm just going to try again, but I'm going to spread them out more. So 1, spread out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I should be about halfway through once I get to 6. And I am, so I think I'm on the right track. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I need to do 2 more. 11, 12. Okay, and then I'm just going to do 1, 2 in here. Okay, there we go. And the last thing we can do is add a topper to our flagpole. You can make it anything that you want. It could even be an eagle or a star. All right, and we're going to put the stars in here. So also we need to write our name in the bottom right corner where we always write our name. And your class, which is 4 because you're a 4th grader, and the first letter of your teacher's last name. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is get ready for painting. And we don't need to draw out all of our stars. We can just do that with the paint. All right, once you have finished sketching out your Veterans Day artwork, you can go ahead and paint. So for our paint palettes, we're just going to use some scrap paper here. I just have 2 sheets and I'm just going to fold it in half. Now I'm going to start by painting towards the middle of my artwork, this flag, the subject. So I'm not going to put anything underneath my paper to protect my table when I paint off the paper, but I will once I start painting the sky. So if you want to go ahead and get something to put under your table or under your paper to protect your table, you can go ahead and do that, or you can wait till you paint around your subject. So as far as the colors, you're only going to want to squeeze out what you're actually working with at that moment, and then you can always squeeze out more. So for instance, I'm going to start with this blue area, so I'm going to start with just blue paint. I'm not going to pour anything else out. So I'm using this acrylic paint. I'm just going to shake it up and squeeze a little bit out on my palette. And then I'm just going to simply start painting. I am going to speed up the rest of the video because it is just me painting my flag, and then the background. I put multiple layers of paint on my flag and on my background. I just wait until the layer underneath it has dried first before I add a second layer. And then towards the end, you'll see that I add shadows. So the way that I added shadow was just by watering down some black paint. So it's mostly water with just a little bit of black paint in it. And then I paint over where I want to add the shadows. Yeah, other than that, I'm just going to speed up the video and I'll see you at the end. All right, guys, and that is it for my painting for this lesson. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.